Bring it back.
What's up, guys? Alright, everybody, so I wanted to get into a trade I took today, and we're approaching NFP, so I just want to go over it before anything happens. The trade I'm going to be talking about today is my EU short, Euro USD short, off a daily chart. I'm going to break down where I did my analysis to find my entry and my price, and I'll even show proof to show that I actually did take the trade before I talk about it to you guys. So it's still open float right now. I'm in profits at the moment. Dang, you can't really see it. There you go. Open float. Let me just click here. Trying to show you it's a real account. Those are all my accounts, you can see. Live. The lighting's terrible. Dang, you can't even see it. Oh, but you can kind of see. If you have MT4, you can see that. So I'm still in the positions right now as we speak. Today is, what is today? Today's Thursday. Thursday the 31st. Day before NFP. I may look to hedge this position if US news comes out weak. So my position would then switch to long, but I'll keep you guys posted on the trade. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so this is my EU. We're currently pulling back. I saw a nice bit of profits. This was my first target down here, but it hasn't made it yet. I just leave it down here because this is potential. I have 4 positions open on this. I showed you guys. I'm looking to take some profits around this zone over here. I could have taken some over here. This actually here looks like a very bullish reversal push to the upside. But let's see what happens with NFP tomorrow. I'm going to leave the trade open. Let me break it down and show you guys how I got here. Start from the monthly. So off the monthly, you could clearly see this zone over here. Let me get a box up and highlight it for you. This zone right here. So we have this zone drawn out from the monthly, and I saw it had previously been tested over here and over here. Those are the most recent bounces. Very, very strong bounces, able to turn price around. So once price broke through and was approaching it from the underside as resistance, I was waiting for some candle confirmation to go short to show price was being rejected at that level. If you pull up to the weekly, you see the rejection already occurring before it reached in the zone. And then if we drop down to the daily, you can get a better view at the candle formations that I decided to go short off of. So this is a zone up here. Price has been on a rally. The euro has been very strong. Price pulled back and had a thrust to the upside, came into the zone and had a heavy rejection. You have a nice bearish wick right here, and it closes as a perfect pin bar. So I decided to put my pending, and I was triggered overnight. I actually woke up to the position open, and then midday around I'm not sure what time this was. It was up about $2,000, but right now I'm down to 500 as I showed you guys. If you drop down to the 4 hours, see what's going on. You could see this is almost like a symmetrical pattern, almost like a head and shoulders right here. An awkward looking one, but you could count it. It's repeating the swing up over here. Price is being rejected at the moment, so I'm actually kind of confident in this trade still. I'm not worried at all. It hasn't really broken any structure. If you drop down to the 1 hour, it hasn't made any new highs. The head and shoulders on the 1 hour looks more predominant. You can see you have the swing up, the pull back, create the left shoulder. You have the thrust up, get like a nice bearish engulfing candle right on the zone, which created the pin bar on the 4 hour. These 4 candles here created the pin bar. So then price fell to the downside, and it dropped quite drastically. So let's pop back up to the daily. So I'm expecting to hold this trade for the long run. Hopefully we can get a 4 RR out of it, but we'll see what happens with NFP tomorrow and unemployment rates. Guys, don't be fooled by NFP. NFP is it's the biggest news event for US, of course, everybody knows, but what a lot of traders seize to do is they react off the knee-jerk reaction of NFP. They see a quick spike as soon as NFP releases, but then, let me give you an example. Let's say NFP comes out strong for dollar, correct? This pair would fall to the downside, and I would see quite a bit of profits. But then let's say unemployment rates came out as a negative for US dollar, and then price would reverse to the upside. That's why you have those spikes for NFP, and price will regulate right after. So that's why you got to be quick with these things. A lot of traders fail because they don't know that NFP is kind of like a series of news events, because it's not just NFP that thrusts the price, it's also the unemployment rates and a couple of other economical news events. But let's say the news does come out in my favor, but then unemployment rates come out against me. I will look to hedge and take some of the losses off on a long to the upside. I might close out the short if I see the news is very, very strong, but it's a matter of time at this point. I'm just waiting on it. Still up about $500, a little over $500 at the moment. I was up really high this morning. And a lot of people, you know what I see a lot of people saying about the euro is it's on a rally because of this head and shoulders right here, inverted head and shoulders, which I don't really claim it to be an inverted head and shoulders. Guys, price does not really care about your technicals. It's mainly fundamentals that move the market. The reason why the euro's on the rally is its interest rates. Higher interest rates attract investors into a country. They'd rather invest in a country with higher interest rates for their fixed income. So that's what a lot of people don't understand is, yeah, you see a trend. The price is not going up because of your trend. It's going up because of an economical standpoint of the market. It's not your Fibonacci line and it touched your Fibonacci line and it's doing such and such. Like, for instance, what was a pair that I was looking at that was a perfect example of this? Hold on. It was GJ. So let me pull up. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, right here. So this is what I had drawn out for GJ. These I drew on the 20th of this month. And I was predicting, a possible move. And it's respecting my prediction quite nicely, actually. Price came down to this zone over here. We have this order block down here. And when I drew it, it was just these pin bars over here. None of this price action has happened at the moment, but it already happened. So price bounced off this zone over here. Now it's retesting my trend. Let me zoom out so you give you guys a better picture of what's going on. Alright, so now we got the weekly. Oh, excuse all these lines. These are all back testing lines. I had to leave them another time. So you can see we have the weekly trend right here, and it was broken. So once it was broken, I dropped down to the daily to see price come and retest it, because there's more action on the daily. You know, the weekly's like slow motion. So I dropped down to the daily, and I could see clear price action. I had the rejection. I knew price was going to jump to the upside, especially off of this zone I had, and now it's being retested. SMAs also look like they're going to be bearish. You can see the 200 SMA rejecting price quite nicely. These are starting to pinch, changing momentum, and it's being rejected at the moment. I'm still expecting the fall, but we'll see what happens. But the reason why I brought this pair up, GJ, is because, like I said, guys, it's not your technicals that move price. It's the fundamentals. GJ, let's take GBP for instance. GBP, for instance, is sensitive to energy prices. So gas prices went up, which caused this pair to move to the upside. And Japan is very dependent on its energy sources. So any fluctuation in price, Japan's going to feel it. Therefore, the pound was able to overpower the yen because the yen is going to weaken due to the higher gas prices, because Japan is very dependent on their oil and energies like that. So that's what actually moved this pair. It was GBP gaining strength because of the increase of fuel prices, and yen getting weaker because they have to pay for that, because they're completely dependent on other countries for their energies. So this was my analysis on GJ. I would show you guys. I could show you guys a picture actually. I'll put it on the end of this video of the prediction before it happened, because I know a lot of people like to say, "Oh, anyone could just draw that and say it happened." But I have the picture with the date on it and everything. So, all right, guys, I'll keep you posted on Euro USD, and we'll see what happens. Also, EG looks nice too. I didn't take this trade. I just placed it to see how it would play out, and I'm kind of regretting not taking it. But it's all right. I don't want to have to deal with margin issues. So I already have 4 positions on EU. I could have done 2 and 2. Would have made more sense. And these pairs correlate. They have a positive correlation, if I'm not mistaken. So I should have overlooked that before jumping into just one. But we'll see what NFP brings tomorrow, guys. All right, safe trading, everybody. Take care. All right, guys, we're back. I told you I would show you the GJ prediction before I did the mark, before it's at its current price. So here's the markup. I hope you could see it. Alright, I know my next investment. It's going to be a nice camera so you guys could see. Oh, there you go. Look at that. See that? And then see the date on there? August 20th. Alright, guys. Also, I want to show you my other buddy's profits on EU. He got in with me on it. Hold it close. Also, that was my YouTube editor right there. He's the man that makes all the videos happen. Come say hi to the camera, buddy.
What's good, YouTube?
How long you been trading for?
About a month.
About a month? You enjoy it?
Best thing in the world.
Nice. Alright, guys. Safe trading. Good luck on NFP tomorrow. Make sure you're on the right side of the dollar.
Bring it back.